PNTC Colleges Incorporated versus Time Realty Incorporated. GR number 219698, September 27, 2021. Doctrine: jurisprudence holds that there is unjust enrichment when a person unjustly retains a benefit to the loss of another, or when a person retains money or property of another against the fundamental principles of justice, equity, and good conscience. The statutory basis for the principle of unjust enrichment is Article 22 of the Civil Code, which provides that every person who through an act of performance by another or any other means, acquires or comes into possession of something at the expense of the latter without just or legal ground, shall return the same to him. The principle of unjust enrichment under Article 22 of the Civil Code requires two conditions. 1. That a person is benefited without a valid basis or justification, and 2. That such benefit is derived at another's expense or damage. There is no unjust enrichment when the person who will benefit has a valid claim to such benefit. Facts: PNTC Colleges Incorporated, PNTC, and Time Realty Incorporated, Time Realty, entered into a contract of lease for the latter's property in Sampaloc, Manila, from 2005-2007. While the term of the lease ended on December 31, 2005, the contract was impliedly renewed on a monthly basis after the said date. Eventually, Time Realty notified PNTC of its, Time Realty, intent not to extend the lease effective April 2007. It gave PNTC the option to either extend the lease only until April 2007 or transfer to the second floor of the same building. PNTC informed Time Realty of its decision to terminate its lease, which would take effect at the end of April 2007. Sometime in April 2007, PNTC commenced the transfer of its operations to its new site in Intramuros, Manila. However, Time Realty alleged that PNTC did so without settling its, PNTC's, outstanding rentals and services, electricity and water, plus interest/surcharges. Hence, Time Realty ordered PNTC to cease its moving out operations, then retained the remaining properties of PNTC in its premises. Time Realty averred that its retention of PNTC's properties as security was in accordance with paragraph 23 of the contract of lease. Breach of default XXX should lessee violate any or all said conditions. XXX lessee hereby irrevocably empowers lessor XXX to take inventory and possession of whatever equipment, furniture, articles, merchandise, appliances, etc. found therein. XXX PNTC filed a complaint for delivery of personal properties with damages. Time Realty filed an answer with counterclaim arguing that PNTC started vacating the leased premises absent a formal notice and without paying its remaining obligations. Issue: whether or not unjust enrichment will result if Time Realty's counterclaim would be granted. Ruling: No, unjust enrichment will not result if Time Realty's counterclaim will be granted. Contrary to the claim of PNTC and the findings of the RTC, there would be no unjust enrichment to speak of, as Time Realty withheld the properties pursuant to paragraph 23 of the contract of lease, a provision which PNTC knowingly agreed to. In other words, Time Realty retained the said properties as security to compel PNTC to pay and not to unduly enrich itself.